Hello and welcome to the channel. Jamie here from JP Cars. You join me at my L322 Range Rover. I'm getting a little bit bored of this car. I need something to tinker with, and I'm going to be asking ChatGPT to find me that next car. I'm going to get it to ask me about 5 questions, and it's going to kind of decide what car I should buy based on my budget and what I'm looking for. It's a rainy December day, so I'm feeling like I want to buy myself something for Christmas. Ask me 5 questions to find my next project car. What type of driving experience are you looking for? A relaxed nostalgic cruise, a long distance touring comfort, modern practicality with a vintage vibe, or sporty performance and tight handling? I feel like something quite sporty. Everything I have is kind of boaty, isn't it? How hands-on do you want the restoration process to be? Close to running, minimal work, something simple and rewarding, that does sound nice, or ready to tackle complex challenging project. I don't want anything too crazy. I don't want to be sat on this for like months and months and months and months, and all the stuff I currently have is quite complex and I don't want to deal with that again. So C, we're going to go for simple and rewarding to work on. I think that's the best kind of middle ground. 3, what kind of budget? Oh, I'm going dirt cheap. I'm not even going to read the rest of them. Dirt cheap, started under £1,000. Yeah, okay. How important is the community and parts availability for your project? Not important. Who would enjoy the challenge of finding parts? That's stressful. Readily available parts, because then I can order stuff. It's not going to be too expensive. I want to try and keep this as like maybe a couple of grand maximum by the time the project is done. Here's the final question. What's your ideal project car size and style? Mid-size with a classic and versatile design, sleek and sporty with a performance-orientated vibe, large and imposing with a luxurious feel, like my Range Rover, and also my Merc CL500, or small and charming with lots of personality. Do you know what? I'm going to go for small and charming with lots of personality. That seems like something that just makes you go, oh, it's in my heart, you know? Based on your answers, it seems like you are looking for a small, charming car with personality that's affordable, easy to work on, and with readily available parts. A perfect match for you would be a... Okay, I've just taken delivery of the car that I asked ChatGPT to buy me. It's a lovely little car. It needs a bit of work. And it's this. What have I done here? Oh my God. And yes, I know it's been like a month since the last video. I've been very busy and I will tell you about that in a moment. But first, let's look around the Herald and see what I'm getting myself into, because it's a little bit squirrely. Just look at this. This is a Triumph Herald, and it is very, very rusty. The doors are held on with tape, and it's got all the stuff I'm hoping that I need. But as you can see, it is a little bit knackered. The sunroof is taped up, and I'm hoping that it's not going to let too much water in. Yeah, he's a little bit rusty underneath. He's kind of missing quite a lot of metal. But this Herald 1250 belongs on that scrap heap, actually. But no, I have just bought this for a fair sum, I would say. Because yes, I've just bought this Triumph Herald 1250 for £450 delivered to me, and I also bought some extra parts for it for 40 quid as well. This car now owes me £490. And while that is quite a lot of money, it isn't too much money. I think that we're going to have some fun with this car. Quick update on this video with the L322 Range Rover, which has my dog's poo on it. Yeah, so I've been doing some work on the L322 to get it going, and it had a battery issue and it wouldn't start and all this kind of stuff. So I had to keep putting new batteries in, running it as much as possible, but it seems to now be working okay-ish, apart from the odd air suspension issue. And this here, if anybody is wondering, is actually my dad's TT. Let me know if you want me to resurrect this. This has been stood here for about 1.5 years. Let me know if you want to see videos on the TT. And some of you might be wondering, why are you not at your unit? What's going on? Well, I do still have the unit, but we're getting a new unit. That's right, because my current unit is a bit of a pain in the ass to get to. It's like an hour round trip, and when I just want to pop in to do a few bits, it's a bit of a pain. Another thing that is a pain is that when I have one car in there, I can only fit one car in there. So for example, I was doing my mum's car the other day, which I'll put a video up soon about that, and because the bolts snapped, I had to wait for the bolts. It took a week to come, and the car was stuck on the lift. So in comes my new unit, which, yes, it is smaller, and actually it looks very small on the camera, but it's not actually that small. It is smaller, It's not as tall, but I think that it'll be a great base for me to do work on the cars. Got to get this boat out, get a few different bits out, but overall, this is going to be a perfect place for me to do all the work. As you can see, we have been moving stuff around and we are getting there. So yes, guys, it's just a very quick update video because I have been away. I went on holiday for a bit. I'll put some photos up if you're interested. And yeah, it's been a little bit busy running up to Christmas and stuff like that. I have been working on Mum's car. Ooh. Working on the Range Rover, the CL500 still running, still seems to be okay. I don't think I've done a video on that since I came back from France. If you haven't seen that video, up here somewhere. Still. 20 bags of biscuits.
Please don't break down.
We've broken down.
Ah!
What did you do?
I'll beat the cream cake.
You can? A cream pie. Look, we got goats.
You can't catch anything in that.
Of course you can. It's a river. I got something. Bonjour!
Shit.
This is the welcome to the new unit, and it's going to be so much easier because it's like a 5-10 minute drive. Like instead of a half an hour to 40-minute drive. And as you can probably imagine, a Triumph Herald will fit in here lovely. My plan with the Herald is to literally take it all apart and then just work through it bit by bit and make this a lovely little car. Like I say, it now owes me 490 quid. I think that's fine. I think that there should be space to make a little bit of money at the end of it. But at the end of the day, the most important thing for me is to get this car back on the road. ChatGPT has done a great job. I've actually had a Herald in the past and it looked great. I don't think I'm going to pay homage to that with painting it the same colour though, as far as I'm thinking. I think I'm going to do something a bit different with this. I'm not quite sure yet. Actually, why don't I ask ChatGPT what I should do with it? Would that be a good video series? Let me know. The ChatGPT Herald. That would be cool, wouldn't it?